With how often we wash our hands, it might seem instinctual. Before a meal, after using the bathroom, before, during, and after caring for someone who is sick. Or say when you leave an autopsy to deliver a baby. Seems obvious, doesn't it, that there should be some hand washing in there? And yet, it took abysmal maternal mortality rates for an observant Hungarian physician to realize that hand washing could prevent infection. In 1846, Ignaz Semmelweis mandated hand washing with chlorine for the doctors in his obstetrics clinics, and thus, modern hygiene was born. Rates of infection and death fell dramatically. And it may or may not surprise you to know that some people still thought Semmelweis's ideas about hand washing were wacky and unreasonable. Today we know that hand washing is one of the most important tools in public health. You don't even have to track down a chlorine solution to do it. Just good old soap and water reduces the amounts of all types of germs and chemicals on the hands. First, wet the hands. Cover the hands with soap. Rub all surfaces, including the palms, back of hands, between the fingers, and under the fingernails. Washing with soap and water for 15 seconds reduces bacterial counts by 90%. Tack on another 15 seconds to drop the bacterial count close to 99.9%. So scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. This is the same length of time it takes to sing the happy birthday song twice. But it doesn't matter how long you wash if you're missing spots. The areas most often missed are the thumbs, fingertips, and between the fingers. Soap will pull the germs off your skin. The running water will wash the germs away with the soap. Drying with a clean cloth or paper towel can remove more germs not eliminated through hand washing. Air drying does not have this benefit. Wet hands are more likely to spread germs than dry ones. There are two key times to wash hands: after contact with bodily fluids and before contact with food. You do not need to actually touch bodily fluids to justify hand washing. Wash your hands every time you go into a bathroom, use a toilet, or clean a child, even if you do not think you made direct contact with urine or feces. Hand washing is recommended before and after any contact with food, including preparing food, eating food, handling pet food, or feeding a child. If you're working with food that can carry disease-causing microbes, such as raw meat or egg, be sure to wash your hands as you go. Hand washing is also recommended before touching any part of your face, mouth, nose, or eyes, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing, after touching garbage, and after interacting with someone who is ill. You should also clean your hands anytime you touch a high-traffic item, such as doorknobs, light switches, and cell phones. In public, pay attention to things that everyone touches, like credit card readers or self-service machines at checkout counters. Globally, less than a fifth of people wash their hands properly at critical times, even in places where hand washing is a common practice and both soap and water are plentiful. So also wash your hands after coming in contact with another person, and encourage them to do the same. So now you know.